This girl, let's call her Agatha. Agatha and I hung out a lot, and we were pretty close. I was an idiot who couldn't see the signs that she was a liar because she was the only one who really treated me like a person. She told me about how she was being beaten by her parents and being someone who had witnessed domestic violence. I felt terrible for her. She then announced sometime later that she was leaving the school. She was going to have a party on a Friday. At the same time as this, there was a bet about a friend that was happening behind her back. I thought it was really mean, so the day before the party, I decided to call this friend and organize a way to make the joke on the rest of the friend group instead. To prove them wrong. Agatha, who had made this bet, was with the friend listening to what I said. A normal person would understand why I did it and just laugh about it, but not Agatha. She called my phone maybe 30 seconds after I had hung up with the friend. She told me she had heard the conversation, and that on a completely unrelated note, the party was no longer still going. I knew she was lying to me, and I felt like shit because she was supposed to be my friend. I hung up on her and walked home. The next day, I saw all of them get on a bus together that went to Agatha's house. I went completely no contact and cut her off because she was willing to let a joke end our friendship anyways. I guess she thought I would come back to her. So when I didn't, I got a text from my other friends while on the bus. "Can you unblock Agatha? She needs to tell you something." I asked what, and apparently Agatha wanted me to be the first to know and hadn't told anyone else yet. I unblocked her, and she told me she had cancer. I felt really awful and went back into supportive friend mode. Throughout the following weeks, I spent my time crying for her and wishing for her safety. She was constantly in the hospital. However, no one in the friend group was ever allowed to visit. Months later, I found friends who appreciated me and left that friend group. A few weeks ago, it was brought up in casual conversation how Agatha faked cancer. I was distraught knowing that everything that I felt was for a lying piece of shit. The entire friend group had found out after I left the group, but I guess no one ever told me. This made me doubt everything she had ever told me, like the abuse. I wish I could move on, but I need some type of closure. Is it even safe to trust people?